I love real estate. It is truly a passion in what I do. I love to talk. I love to go into people's homes and get to know them better. And a lot of times I just pinch myself when I leave a home and say, wow, like this is my career. I started 20 years ago in the real estate business after working in the people business for many years. I feel very fortunate because my childhood was living in an entrepreneurial family, so we were always around people. My parents brought us to conventions when it wasn't really cool to bring your kids to conventions back then, so we would become great relationship building kids and adults later on. Through that, I feel my job is very natural going into each house that I do go into. It's more about meeting the people, walking through, something so personal. It's so special to be invited into the homes. I don't look at it as a job. I look at it as meeting friends and family and people. That's really what is exciting about this job. There's no two clients the same, there's no two homes the same, and there's no 2 days the same, there's no 2 hours the same. So for me, it was going from 1 year to 10 years to 20 years. I can't tell you which year was the best, because it just keeps, each year gets better and better, because the amount of people, now I look back to see how many people I've met and built those relationships through. That's been the epicenter of my business, is referral business. People tell their friends and so forth, and now I've been doing it so long that I'm getting into the 2nd and 3rd generation. So it's been a pleasure for me, and I guess the biggest thing that I can offer to my clients is the ability to influence people and them to also trust me in selling or working with them, and really one of the biggest decisions financially that people make in their lives. And the reason I specialized on the peninsula of Halifax and HRM area in general, but really started to go to the peninsula of Halifax or even in Chester, is I've realized very early on that it's a very specialized area and it's always in demand. So I was looking more of that very specific, not even luxury market at the beginning, just the location of the peninsula was very exciting to me. It's where I live. I started to know many friends in the area, the schools, so it really became just a natural progression. Now, how it spun off after so many years, I decided to form a group and go from being individual to really maximize more of the time that I can do to specialize with my clients. So there's more of a spread of what we are able to do from our team approach and individual. So doing the team approach or doing the group, when we first started it, again over a decade ago, it just took off without a hitch because of the relationships that I already built prior to working up to this. And fortunately enough, doing things like a video to explain what I do and how I do it is just another level of going on to do the next 10 years or the next 10 years after that. But while we're getting staging ready and photo shoots ready and listing contracts and everything ready, in between, when you've agreed that you want to sell the home, it already starts. I already start the pre-sale. I already go to agents that do call on a numerous basis. Do you have anything that's not on the market? Anything which is a common call, which we sell a lot of properties on and off market because of that, with ourselves and other companies and agents. But the nicest thing there is not just the relationships with the clients we've built a great relationship with other brokers and brokerages as well. So it's quite a community it's a profession that we've done very well with building a great awareness that if you're looking for something not on the market, give us a call because we may have something coming up soon. So the biggest strength here is that it's definitely not just calling me to put a price on your house and put a sign on the lawn. It's about calling me to see what you can do to sell the home even before, if we decide not to go on the MLS market yet, or when you do, you're ready to go with your feet on the ground, and you're not just waiting for people to come and hoping and praying. it really is about all those relationships that we've met from going to different functions, supporting different charities, my own lifestyle, going to sporting events with my kids and family, and so forth. So that is, your selling is really, it's not about the billboards. We do everything, we try everything, but at the end of the day, I really believe it's all about me, that people want to come, they have trust and faith in your sales ability, and because of that, that's why a lot of our properties that we sell, especially in the last couple of years, have been people that, we've moved this person to that house and that person to that house. There's all different stages in their lives. And people say, it's amazing, how did that ever happen? But it actually happens quite a bit when you're not just putting a sign on the lawn hoping that you'll sell the house. It is more about bringing the people and drawing attention to your clients' homes. I've lived in Halifax for over 30 years now, and after moving here, a lot of times people will ask me where you're from. I'm not from here originally, however, I do say I'm from Halifax, being that most of my life now I've lived here, and I live and breathe the air every day. I would say the Halifax waterfront is probably one of the nicest waterfronts in my travels all over the place, and it is just another extension of how amazing this city is. Once you live in a waterfront city, you really can't change it, but it can't be just any waterfront city. Halifax just has a really different feeling than most metropolitan cities. We achieved the Chairman's Club status in 2013, a decade ago. In 2009, we achieved the individual #1 agent for Atlantic Canada. It graduated to the Chairman's Club in 2013, which is an exclusive club of 1% out of over 20,000 agents across the Royal LePage network in Canada. It is also an honor this year to receive the Lifetime Award for excellence, being a top award winner for a multiple amount of years. It's an exciting time here in Halifax, more than ever. Every year has been great, but the last couple of years have really launched Halifax into another spectrum as far as cities go. The spotlight is on the city, and it continues to grow forward that way. And in being in this career in real estate is so exciting right now due to how many people are planning to come. The statistics do show that we do still have a lot of growth to happen over many, many years to come. My business has always dictated how I grow. Every year is different the next year, and there's always growth. And to continue that with now Halifax's biggest growth that they've ever had, my vision to see my team and myself go to the next level is to grow that with it as well.